We cannot continue being governed by a government of thieves, by thieves for thieves.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I would like us to shift our focus to OKIYA OMTATA, the Busia senator. Now, to start us with this analysis, I will first of all share a video of William Samoei Ruto. There's a strong reason why I choose to share this video. This is a video of William Samoei Ruto in 2008 as Eldoret North MP. If you remember 2008, that is the time the coalition government was formed after the post-election violence, and William Ruto became the minister, agriculture minister. You remember that story. So first, let me take you to this story of William Ruto back then.
The worst kind of impunity is the impunity of deceitful leaders. Leadership that is about deceit. That they tell us one thing before the election, they completely do the opposite after the election.
Very well. I won't say a lot on that video. I won't comment on that video, but you can just go below the comment section and comment on it. So let me delve into OKIYA OMTATA. You know, there's a video I'll share about OKIYA OMTATA and the interview with the youths. But OKIYA OMTATA has maintained that there is only one solution to curing the problem of Kenya.
The RUTO government is an administration of thugs. It must go. It cannot sell our sovereignty back to the European. The white man colonized us. The white man enslaved us. The white man killed us. And we cannot allow the white man to come back through the World Bank and IMF to take over this country.
So before you get further on the analysis regarding what OKIYA OMTATA seems to be believing as the cure, please like this video. It's so important if you like this video. And I'm so grateful for everyone who has been liking our videos. I don't take that for granted. Subscribe to our channel if you've not subscribed before. And to existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. OKIYA OMTATA has delved into this issue of the finance bill, delved into this issue of IMF loan, World Bank loan. And OKIYA seems to be believing that there are countries like the US, like the UK, like France, like Germany, they want to colonize Kenya indirectly. So we call the neo-colonialists. And how are they doing it? Or how do they want to do it? OKIYA OMTATA lists one of the reasons why he believes that that is the motive. And the motive is behind the loans that African countries keep taking. But categorically, the loan that Kenya keep taking. When finance bill was stopped, you know, William Ruto, when he rejected it, there was a circular, or rather there's a story that trended about Ruto making a call to the IMF boss, Carolina. There was also talk that he talked to Biden. So details as to what they talked about or whatever they talked about has not leaked. But what has it that the main concern was on this finance bill? So it appears as if the IMF could have advised William Ruto to just withdraw the finance bill, and that's what he did. You know, one of the reasons why this finance bill is contentious is because it is seeking to raise more taxes. And that is what the IMF wants, more taxes from the people. So OKIYA OMTATA seems to believe that IMF aided in crafting of this finance bill, which was going to punish Kenyans. Then IMF was going to take more money from Kenya. Then Kenya were going to be given another loan, probably a loan. And then if they don't repay that loan, someone buys off the loan, and then the loan becomes expensive. Let's say, for example, if you can't pay 100,000, then someone comes on board and says, let me pay this 100,000 on your behalf, so that you will now pay me 120,000. I don't know if you see the picture here. The 100,000 had accrued some interest. I buy that loan so that you are safe with the IMF. Then I tell you that you must pay me 150,000. So now that loan has become expensive. That if you don't pay me, I'll take your port. I will take certain infrastructure. You will give me minerals. So those are some of the things which we are really faced with as a country. And OKIYA OMTATA has made it, has laid it bare. Probably that explains why OKIYA OMTATA had to say this when he had gone there to meet the Gen Zs.
turned out to be a flag independence. Then there has been a struggle again to push on. Then we ended up with what you call with the various phases of the liberation, the second liberation, whereby we were able to get this multipartyism. Then eventually we got the new constitution. But the old forces always regroup and subvert the achievements. At the independence, they regrouped through Jomo Kenyatta, and the independence became useless. Then they've come up, it was perfected in Moi, then what have you. So, with the new constitution, Uhuru comes in and he subverts the constitution, him and RUTO. And they do even a worse job than the earlier people had done. They go into commercial loans, which now make this country to be colonized through economic forces. So now the push we're having right now is another attempt at seeing that we get the people at the center of the republic, and Kenya becomes a republic, not a colony, not a fiefdom, not a kingdom, not a kiosk. There are not two ways or three ways to it, just one way, the rule of law. And even in the elections, if you look at our elections, if you look at the constitution, things like bombers are not there. The election is supposed to end in the constituency, then the media can call what won the election. But in Kenya, they have fudged it up. They go to bombers, and then we end up not knowing who won the election. We get all these contestations and what have you. So going forward, I identify fully with the current wave of the liberation movement by the Gen Z. It's a very well informed stage. I totally endorse the fact that RUTO has no capacity to govern a modern country, and he should be packing his goods and going. We know he needs to do the basics. He let him give us an IPC and whatever to avoid chaos, so that then he packs and goes. And if he goes in peace, we leave him alone. If he doesn't go in peace, then we shall have to deal with him after this change in this country. But the fact is that Kenya Kwanza is a government of thieves, by thieves, for thieves. And we are not going to allow that government to continue ruling. Thank you,
Senator. Right now, your fellow legislators cannot walk as you are. What do you think is the main difference?
I was elected as a representative. I never became a Mheshimiwa. Even if you look at my letters, all of them, I don't use the honorific honorable. And Mheshimiwa attaches to the individual. Representative means you have been sent. So we need to go back and get people who realize that now in Wajumbe, they come from a catchment area that wants them to do something. They are not an end in themselves. That might be the reason why some people may not be realizing that they cannot work. Me, I've never forgotten that I was elected by the people to serve them. And I continue to serve the people. That's why I work freely, without any bodyguard, without anything.
Your message to the Gen Zs, to the young people?
The Gen Zs, the only message I give you, look at the Arab Spring and how it was subverted. Don't begin negotiating with the enemy. Make your demand and stick by it. Don't step back from the demand that RUTO must go. If you step back and RUTO stays, he's going to dismantle all of you and mess you up. So right now he's cornered and he must go. There are no two ways about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr.
President. Very well, ladies and gentlemen. OKIYA OMTATA said that. I don't know whether you agree with OKIYA OMTATA's position on this neo-colonialism call, and why he realizes that the only solution for Kenya is to have UDA kicked out. So he only says that the best thing to be done is to have him kicked out, that he must leave office. That is the only thing he can do for Kenyans. That is OKIYA OMTATA, ladies and gentlemen. Do you agree with this perception of loans and a loan becoming expensive because a country has paid the loan on your behalf? Now you have to pay this country or assure this country of a particular mineral? Just go below the comment section there and you can offer a reaction regarding the same. So perhaps if you watch this video and are not subscribed, please take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.